And what I thought was a huge tumbleweed, like coming toward the road. That's what I thought it was, like a giant tumbleweed. And as it got closer, I looked at the house, and there was one exactly like it on the left-hand side of the house.
No
So I
shit.
thought, well, maybe this thing broke loose from the other side of the house. It matched, and maybe that was what was happening, and it was coming in the road. Well, as I got closer, I started slowing down because I realized that it was moving in a very strange way. Like there was a ditch, and it glided, kind of floated or glided across the ditch. And then it just stopped right in the middle of the road, and I slammed on my brakes, and it was a good, I don't know, 8 feet from my truck. That was where it was at.
Holy cow, that's
And
close.
yeah, man, it was real close. And I had headlights on. It wasn't dark enough, but headlights were on, and it stood there, and I looked at it, and I was like, what the hell is that? And it had a face. Like it had a face. At first I thought it was like a bush or like, sticks and twigs. It almost looked like thorns. But it had a face. It had like reddish yellow eyes, and it had a definite mouth, and it was kind of heavy breathing, like you would see like a Street Fighter character or something before the fight. You know how they're breathing, kind of like it was doing that, and it was just staring at me, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was in shock, and it must have stared at me, and we stared at each other for about 20 seconds or so, 30 seconds. It seemed like way longer than that. Also, it seemed like way less time. And I don't know if it was sizing me up or trying to figure out what I was doing. I have no idea, but I froze in the moment, of course, and I had back then I had a flip phone. I could have took a crappy picture of it, but and then it just kind of finished going across the street and glided across the other ditch. When I say glided, it almost floated.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of disappeared into the field and went off into the woods.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man, it was pretty tough, man.